For more videos, press the subscribe button and also turn on the bell notification to receive the updates directly in your device. Hello everyone, I Vikas Nehra welcome you all to our Nehra classes YouTube channel. In today's tutorial we will learn how to find open ports on any target, that may be any machine, server or any website. In today's video we will learn how can we use Nmap command with all the available options. How can we actually use the Nmap command for different purpose. So without wasting time, let's get started. To check the open ports on any target device, that may be any website, any server or any network, we can either use the Telnet command or we can use the Nmap command. Telnet we generally don't use because of limited uses, but if we talk about the Nmap, it is very powerful utility which can be used for a lot of purposes. First, let me show you how can we use the Telnet command to check the open ports on any website or on any server. So if you want to use the Telnet command, first you will have to install it if it is not installed in your machine. So for that you can execute yum install telnet command. So this command will install this package in your machine so that you can use the Telnet utility. This package is already installed in my machine. Now if I want to check the open ports on any machine, I can run telnet and then the IP address or the host name of that particular machine. Let us suppose I want to check it on Google. So I can mention here www.google.com and then the port number which I want to check. So here I can execute, let us suppose I want to check whether the SSH port is open there or not. So I can mention here 22. So this will check, this will try to connect to the google.com and it will check whether the port number 22 is open there or not. And it will take some time. If the port is available, it will provide us the connection. It will show the result as connected. Otherwise, it will give us the error. In the same way, if we want to check on our local machine, here we can mention the local host and it will show us the result. So it is connected successfully, that because the SSH server is running on this machine and we are able to use the port number 22 which is open in the firewall also. And we can do the same on other machines, like if we want to do it on our Windows machine or on any other machine. So simply we can mention the IP address after the telnet command and after that we can specify the port number which we want to check. Let me create a duplicate session. Yes, and let me switch in the account of the root user and let me show you. Let us suppose I want to check whether I am able to connect through port number 80. If I want to check whether the port number 80 is opened or not on my router, so I will simply mention the IP address of my router and the port number. So here it is showing us the result as connected because this port is open there. So in the same way we can check the different ports. Now let me show you how can we use the Nmap or the network mapper utility. To use the Nmap utility, this package must be installed in our machine. If it is not installed, we can install it from the local yum repository by running the yum install command. Actually this Nmap package is already installed in my machine, so I can easily use it. Now first I will show you how can we actually scan a host by running the Nmap command. So here we can simply mention Nmap and the host name. So it will scan the host and it will show us the result, and it will also list the ports if they are open there. Instead of host name, we can also specify the IP address. Let us suppose I want to check the open ports on my router. I can mention the IP address of my router after the nmap command. So it will scan all the ports and show the result. So these ports are open on my router. FTP is there, SSH is there, Telnet is there, HTTP is there. All these ports are open. Now if we need to scan a range of IP addresses, we can also do that with the help of nmap command. After the nmap command, we can specify the IP address range. So here let me specify the IP address range from 1 to 10 on the same network. So here I will mention nmap and the IP address and the last IP address. So it will list all the ports if they are open there. To run nmap on a subnet, we can execute nmap and we can mention the IP address with the subnet mask like this. So it will do the same. And this process will definitely take some time in scanning the ports. So you will have to wait. I don't want to waste your time, so I'm going to stop this process and move on the next example. If you want to scan the targets from a file, you can create a file containing the host names or the IP addresses, and there you can use nmap with option -il. Let me show you. First create a file, and in this file we can specify the different IP addresses or the host names of the target. Let us suppose I want to scan my router and the Google DNS, so I will specify the IP address of Google DNS, and we can mention the host name of our machine as well. And after that we can run this command nmap -il and the file name. So it will scan all the targets one by one that are there in this file, and it will also show us the result of each one. But this process will again take some time, so you will have to wait, you will have to keep patience, otherwise you will not get the result. So we are still waiting while it is scanning the ports on the targets, and within few minutes it will show us the result. So here it is showing us the result on Google DNS. These ports are open there, while on our local machine these ports are open. So in this way we can easily do that. We can easily scan the ports on the target from a file. With the help of nmap, we can scan a single port, we can scan all the ports, or we can scan the series of ports. So let me first show you how can you scan a single port. So for that you can execute the nmap command, and after option -p you can specify the port number. Let us suppose I want to scan whether the port number 80 is open on this IP address or not. I can simply mention this port number after option -p, and then I can specify the target IP address and press enter. So it will show us the result that this port is open. It is used for the HTTP service, and this is the MAC address of this particular target. Let us check it on Google DNS. So there also it is showing us the result as filtered. That means it is not open there, while it is open on our router. And if we want to check it on our local machine, we can specify the host name of our local machine. So here we can mention localhost. So there also the port number 80 is closed because we have not opened it in the firewall. We can also scan the range of ports with the help of the nmap command. After the nmap command, we can specify option -p, and after that we can specify the range of ports. Here if we want to mention the range from 1 to 200 on this particular target, so we can also do that. So it will only show us the result of these ports starting from 1 up to 200. So it is scanning, and after the scan it will show us the result, but in this output we will not get the details of the ports that are there after 200. It will only show us the result up to 200 port number. We can scan the most common ports in a faster way by running the nmap command with option -F. So it will show us the result of most common or the frequently used ports in a faster way. To scan all the ports from 1 to 65535, we can simply execute nmap -P, then we can again mention hyphen and the target IP address. So it will show us the result of all the ports in our machine or on the target machine. But this will take some time, so again we will have to wait. The other types of nmap port scans, like if we want to scan the TCP ports or the UDP ports, so there also we can use the nmap utility. To scan using TCP connect, we can execute nmap -st, and after that we can specify the target IP address. Let me halt this process and let me execute this command. So this will show us the result using TCP connect. But this process will take some time. It takes longer but is more likely to connect. So for that we will have to wait. We will have to keep patience. Let me halt this process. You can do it at your own. To perform the default sync scan, we can execute nmap option -ss and the target IP address. Like this, press enter, and here it tests by performing only half of the TCP handshake. So this process again takes some time. So while running this command, you will have to wait. You will have to keep patience. So let me stop this process. You can do it at your own. I will provide you all these commands in the description of the video. You can copy them from there. Now to instruct nmap to scan UDP ports instead of TCP, you can execute nmap option -su, and then after that you can specify the port separated by the commas, and after that you can specify the target IP address like this. So here it will show us the status, whether the port is closed or open, with the port name and the service name. Run a fast scan on the target system but bypass host discovery. So for that you can use nmap -pn, and after that you can use option -F and the target IP address like this. So it will show us the status in a quicker way. The nmap utility can be used to detect the operating systems of a particular target. So here, to check the operating system details, you can use nmap with option -A and the target IP address like this. So it will show us the result of the operating system on this particular IP address. This is the IP address of my router. So let's see what type of output we are going to get. I have already executed this command on my local host. Have a look at this. And here we got the result as Linux, because this is the Linux machine. So we are getting the correct details. For our router we got the result, and here it is showing us the result as, let me scroll up. It is showing this as general purpose device running on Linux, and there also it is showing some more details. And if you want to know the reason why the port is closed, so there you can specify -reason after the target IP address. So it will show you the reason as well. This port is closed and the reason is reset, means the firewall is not allowing it. And if the port is open and you will mention -reason there, so it will show you the result as sync acknowledge. That means the port is open. And you can also use Nmap to probe for the services that might be using different ports. So for that you can use Nmap with option -sv, and then you can mention the target IP address like this. So this will show you the result of the services that might be using the different ports. So this option is also very important, and again it can take some time in showing the result, so again you will have to wait. So in this way you can easily check which port is open or closed on the target IP address. Hope you guys will find this video useful for you. If you like it, then do share it with your friends and colleagues, and if you are new on our channel, then please subscribe us and turn on the bell notification to receive the updates of our videos directly in your device. And I wish you guys a very happy new year in advance. See you in the next one on the new year. Till then, bye bye. Jai Hind, Vande Matram.